food scraps already started, so we're just gonna do that and get it in the face a little bit, you know. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be making a Bokashi bucket DIY with stuff that you probably already have laying around the house. A lot of people have been talking about compost, and honestly, one of the best amendments that you can add to your compost is Bokashi. And what we're gonna do is be using 1, 2, 3 buckets. One bucket's gonna have water in it to weigh down the other one holding the matter, and the other one is going to have a spigot at the bottom where you can drain out the liquid, or it's called leachate. Like, there's a lot of talk about compost right now because springtime is officially underway, and one of the biggest things that you can do is make sure that your plants, especially in Florida, have a place to thrive and grow, and let the roots expand and search out more minerals and nutrients so the plant can uptake it and everything else. If you want to learn more about Bokashi itself, stay tuned for a future video that we're going to be putting out as I do like a little deep dive into Bokashi. This is our soil in Florida. Like, it doesn't hold water, doesn't hold anything other than acorns and the occasional thistle. So ultimately, you might be asking, what the hell is Bokashi? Bokashi is basically fermented organic matter. In our case, it's going to be any kitchen scraps where you can literally compost and ferment for composting, like meat, dairies, pretty much any waste that comes out of your kitchen. So if you're all about sustainability and like zero waste, if you have that kind of mindset, this is going to be perfect for you. Never mind the junk stuff that I got going on here, but check this out. I've got this nice little system here, and I'm going to be taking this spigot off. If you don't have a spigot just laying around your house, then this goes from free to maybe like a couple bucks over at a big box store. Now, to make this system work, we're going to be just using a couple drill bits, and in our case, it's going to be a 1/4 inch and a 3/8. So you might be asking yourself, like, is that too many holes? No, not really. So this isn't rocket surgery or brain science at all. So what we're going to do, 20 to 40 holes. Obviously, I wasn't counting. So bam, and there we go. And the whole idea is through this bucket, all of the matter that we're fermenting, that juice has someplace to go down, right? Structural integrity of the bottom of the bucket, we're pretty good. Now, second order of business, we need to find our bottom bucket. For this, we're going to use the 3/8 bit. You're going to put the spigot on the bottom of the bucket, and it's going to be able to sit on a table if we put it right around here. So here's our spot. I just mark it with my finger. Now, this isn't the right size bit, so we're just going to waller it out a little bit. In case you're wondering, that's an official scientific term. Waller, it's waller. Here's the waller part. Alternatively, you could take a torch, heat this up, and then force it through, and that'll provide like a pretty good seal. But as you can tell, we have the grommets here, and so we're just going to rock with it like that. Like, it doesn't want to go in, but what we can do, because it's threaded, we're just going to thread it in. And a huge shout out, drop a like for my lovely wife filming this for me, because this really does require 2 hands on on every occasion as far as this goes. So we're going to make sure it's nice and snug, you know, facing downwards. Then we're just going to reach in here, put that other grommet on. I guess if you had some food grade silicone, you could seal it up even more and it would help out. So Bokashi buckets online, they're kind of spendy, and I'm not into spending a lot of money. Anytime I can save money, that frees up more resources for important stuff like, you know, more compost, more seeds, more lights, maybe a beer, I don't know. But $100, even compost bins are like over $100. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for all that. So, and here we go. So we got the bottom bucket, we got our reservoir, and right here we have a bucket with some Bokashi food scraps already started. But this stuff has been fermenting for a while, and you can tell it's just breaking down. So we're just gonna do that and get it in the face a little bit, you know. And now here's the fun part. Put another one right on top. And then you can squeeze this out. If you got a lid, great. If not, what I like to do is I just put this bucket right on top, and I'm gonna fill that bucket up with some water. Check it out. We're already getting that leachate coming out of there. We're gonna continue building this up, and we just basically built this for $0. Come back and I'm going to go through the basics of Bokashi itself, but you can't really get started with Bokashi without a Bokashi system. But anyways, Icy Spicy, this is Will. Catch you on the next one.